right, a quick look at our menu. If we can see, we got roast chicken and I started doing like breakfast for dinner. Once again, roast chicken.
Well, hello friends, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Holly with the Nestle Valley Farmhouse, and today we're going to be doing our August menu and restocks. So it's already that time of year. I feel like July was a crazy busy month for us. We have had a lot going on. We have focused on, we had birthday party, we had camping trips, and things just got a little bit busier. And one of the things that I also did in July that I wasn't planning on, but I ended up going and doing our back to school shopping, which that'll be in the next video. Doing it just a few weeks earlier than I normally would have made a huge difference on selection for the kids and stuff. And so I was really excited about that. So I want to talk a little bit this month. My goal is to really, I guess I am really trying to fight inflation a little bit, really trying to fight, so just a note, we went to the beach and we decided to go to KFC / Taco Bell, one of those where it's like both of them together. For a camping trip, we decided to go there to grab lunch because we had been out and running around. The kids were starving and it was just easy to get them to, we just knew that they would eat something from Taco Bell or KFC. So we ended up getting basically just simple things like cheese roll-ups for the littles. One of my daughters likes the crunchy tacos. Another one likes the beefy 5-layer burritos. And then my husband and I both got a chicken sandwich meal and he got the chicken tenders meal. It was $60, you all. Like, literally little cheese roll-ups that used to be like $1. They were like, what, almost $3, maybe even more. Literally just cheese and tortilla. And so that really, we had a little bit of sticker shock on some of our vacations that we took. So, and of course, when you're there, you kind of have to spend the money because, you know, you had to feed your kids. And next time, I think we're just going to, so this month, I guess I'm just really trying to figure out ways that we can kind of beat inflation, deal with inflation. I don't know how to say it, but basically try to save money, especially now that we're focused on trying to get ready for our quarter cow. We already have money in savings for it, but of course I'm trying to obviously use up as much stuff in my freezer and be as frugal as possible this next month or two, because we just got a lot going on and we're just trying to save where we can. So a couple things that I'm going to do differently this month, and I want to try to maybe do this, like what I normally do is I normally do one grocery pickup a week, and I still will probably do that, but I think I want to be more intentional and plan them out a little bit better. So I've decided like the first week of every month, since I make these monthly meal plans, I'm going to buy like all the quote unquote staples, all the things that I can put in my pantry, put in the freezer, put in the, whatchamacallit, you know, put in the fridge that will last a while. Just all the staples that I'm going to be using that month. Things like, you know, like the kids do chicken nuggets on Monday, so I'll make sure I have like 2 bags of chicken nuggets because that's enough to basically feed all of them. Now, when school starts and the kids start going back to school, I'm trying to figure out how to save money on their lunches. I have not gotten that far yet. We've just been so busy, but that is something I'm going to try to maybe focus on. Maybe I'll try to do a video about it in September after we've kind of started school, so that I can kind of have a better idea of like what's going on, or like, because the lunches aren't necessarily expensive, but they just add up. And for some reason, it seems like my kids just buy like 2 lunches a day, because I get a little bit frustrated because I feel like the school staff, they don't, like you tell your kids, hey, you cannot have 2 lunches or breakfast, but they'll do it anyway. And the school staff doesn't be like, hey, did you already buy a lunch? So I think that's just something I really need to work with my kids, because, you know, and the problem is I feel like they'll buy the school lunch, they'll eat like one thing out of it and then waste the rest of the food. So I want to provide them lunches that they're gonna actually eat, and they're gonna maybe help out with the budget, because like I said, it does add up. It's like, I think it's like almost $200 a month just to feed the kids school lunch, because a lot of times they'll want a little bit for breakfast too, and it adds up. So I'm gonna start with buying all the staples first. So I will talk about what I am putting on the menu. It's a lot of kind of mismatched, kind of just a lot of hodgepodge stuff because we are kind of cleaning out our freezer, getting ready for our next, it's a third of a cow, so it's going to be more than we're used to. And also my parents are staying with us for now, and so they're kind of asking, so we might be like sharing some of it with them, which obviously would kind of help with the finances, but of course we'll probably go through it too. So we're just kind of trying to see, because I want to see if like a third cow is going to be what we need for our family for the next year or so, because as the kids are growing, you know, it adds up, and trying to make sure, like for us, buying our beef in bulk has been cheaper. But I'll be honest, like this year, the farm that we normally would buy from actually raised their prices a lot to where they want like $6 a pound. And and that's not including your cut and wrap fee. So it's probably gonna be closer to $7 a pound when it's all said and done. And it adds up. So I'm not sure what we're gonna do next year, because this year we actually had a family member who's giving us a good deal on beef. So that's kind of how we're trying to, I guess, keep costs down. Hopefully things will get better, but who knows? So it was like triple digits today. I actually did one load of laundry in the dryer like earlier this morning, but once it started getting warm, I actually decided to just air dry or hang dry. I kind of go back and forth. When it's really, really hot, I try not to use my dryer or the oven. So, I mean, I just don't want to heat up my house and make my air conditioner work any harder than it already is, because we are hitting triple digits this week. And I kind of made a joke. I'm like, when it's triple digits, we hibernate. So the kids were outside a little bit this morning, but I did say, like, once it kind of got to the heat of the day, everyone's going to stay inside. Everyone's going to stay cool today. So yeah, so I'm buying all my staples the first week of the month. If I get, like, I'm talking about, you know, like the sauces that you can get, the canned sauces, any frozen vegetables that I might need. I actually buy like a 5-pound carrots, and that normally lasts me like the whole month. There's all my laundry hanging on the line, and it dried really fast because it was like so hot out. And so I think buying my staples is gonna maybe help, because I want to have it all at the beginning of the month, and then that way I can maybe do like a reshuffle towards the end of the month to see what maybe meals we didn't make, because sometimes we might have leftovers that last a little bit longer, so we'll do a second day of leftovers and just stuff like that. So I'm just trying to find ways to kind of just not be spending so much money is basically it. So I'm making my August meal plan, filling in all the dates. I use my other planner to kind of guide me, and my meal plan just has breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Oh, and the kids made a little fort, so that was fun.
All right, so August menu is done. So this month is gonna be kind of a hodgepodge, because a lot of this stuff, I'm just trying to use up stuff in my freezer and get ready for our quarter cow coming, hopefully at the end of this month. So Thursdays, we're doing some soup. I'm adding in some salads. So we got enchilada soup, chicken and dumpling soup, zuppa toscana. We got pizza. We're doing a barbecue this evening, and just kind of simple meals for basically Friday and Saturday. Got a lot of burger meals, chicken roll-ups, macaroni and tomatoes, those kinds of things. And then we're just gonna do leftovers. And if we don't do leftovers, I started doing like breakfast for dinner. Once again, roast chicken, General Tso's, kind of doing some Asian inspired meals, kind of doing our Taco Tuesday theme. This one, kind of doing our, kind of wholesome Wednesday stuff. A lot of just like noodles and stuff like that, stuff that I'm trying to use up. So for this month, it's going to be a lot of just kind of using up stuff, and also kind of taking inventory of like what I need to start stocking up on next month in September. Because basically we're just kind of coasting through the summer. I'll do a grocery haul in a little bit. I'm picking up groceries, and we're just still kind of filling in, so to speak. But once September comes, I'm gonna start kind of stocking up on a few things. I guess I do have a couple stock up items, but they're like the mac and cheese boxes that I do for our lunches. I'm just gonna, I got, I think, like 6 boxes just to kind of complete the rest of this month to get us through. So that's kind of how my August is, because we are really busy. We have one camping trip. Well, technically we do have only one camping trip, but we do camp Labor Day. So technically it's 2 camping trips, because it starts in August, I think, this year. So we have a couple camping trips, kids start school, and so it's just, everything is just so busy, and we're kind of trying to finish up kind of our hanging out, so to speak, our summer festivities that we want to do. So I feel like August is kind of a wacky month, so a lot of these meals are super easy, like 30 minutes or less. And like my roast chicken, it's like I throw it all in, it takes me 30 minutes to throw it in, and then I have to cook it for an hour and a half, but that is at least not It's not like involved. It's not like I have to do a bunch of steps. So the bulk of the meals this month are just gonna be quick, easy. So super simple meals, using up a lot of things, starting my list of getting things ready to start my stock ups in September. So that's our meal menu for August. All right, a quick look at our menu. Hopefully you can see we got roast chicken, enchiladas, spaghetti, chicken and rice soup, stromboli, burgers, and leftovers. So over here I just set everything out for our little grocery haul. Chicken nuggets for kids' lunches, enchilada sauce for enchiladas, double thing of tortillas because of enchiladas and roll-ups. I got some vitamins that we were low on. These are like little garbage bags. Now that I can't use store-bought or store bags anymore, I just buy those. Got some macaroni and cheese to stock up for the rest of the month. Cereals, these will probably last about maybe a week and a half, 2 weeks, because the kids go through them. Cheese slices for lunch, for sandwiches, and we were low on, or we didn't have any more turkey breasts. We still have bologna. So I got cabbage, 2 heads of cabbage, because I'm going to do a little cabbage stir fry for my food. So I bought a couple cabbages because I'm going to do a stir fry. I also got tofu and I got shrimp in the freezer I forgot to pull out. Mozzarella cheese and pepperoni for pizza this weekend. Bell peppers are going to go with the enchiladas. Greek yogurt because I'm going to make my cheesecake. And I still didn't get the cheesecake stuff though. A couple loaves of bread. And then I was low on onions, so I got some onions. So that was my grocery haul for this week, kind of a fill-in haul. And total, that all was like $110. So a couple things got substituted. I normally do the Great Value Greek yogurt, but they were out. And then the tofu too was more expensive. It was like 50 cents more, but it adds up. So all that for $110.
I'm still trying to figure out how that was $110. So I looked at all the staples and stuff. So basically all the basics I'm going to get, and it was $159.72 to basically be everything that is kind of stuff that can be put in, like all the carrots and a few other things like that. So I am hoping to kind of do that. Another thing I'm going to be doing is just simplifying our meals, which I already was talking about, keeping them simple. And also I will do my best to start cooking. Well, I already do a lot of cook from scratch, but I'm going to cook from scratch when it makes sense. When I say that is like things like hamburger buns and hot dog buns, they obviously taste better. They obviously are delicious, but they take a long time to make. They're like 3 hours and you kind of have to stay on top of it. So I kind of, for now, we'll just be buying them at like $1.50 a package. So I'm hoping to get to the point where I'm cooking more from scratch, but it's just not practical like with the season of life I am right now, because I have, all my kids, and it's a lot of involvement out of me. And I'm just like, and it's summertime and I'm so worn out, you guys. Like we just have had so much going on that like even we've been doing okay doing kind of our homeschooling stuff, but like this week especially the kids have been struggling. And so we actually have another camping trip coming up, and so I'm trying to I've literally unpacked the trailer and then I have to repack the trailer for this weekend. So I'm kind of hanging on for dear life for the next 2 weeks, but I'm really hoping to kind of get into a good routine. I want to start making things like graham crackers and just like extra treats and snacks from scratch, because that's where I think our biggest expense is when you buy those like individual packages of like cookies or crackers. And the cheese sticks I'm going to still probably buy, but because they're cheese sticks and they are relatively healthy, but it's hard to kind of stay on top of everything. So I'm just trying to make a few tweaks, and I'm hoping to save a little bit more money this month because I really want to be able to put some more in savings and all that good stuff. So got that laundry off the line. It was like super hot. I was so sweaty. I had to do it really, really fast. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye.